Hey, what's going on? It's me, Doc, SampleKings.com. And of course, I've been talking about this all week, probably like 2 weeks really. And the MPC Live 3 is out there. It's in the public. My last video was about the complaints they had about the MPC Live 3. This video, which you saw from the thumbnail, is all about the favorites. But first of all, I want to see this. We'll go back to here. We're looking at how sales are going on. So here we're in Musician's Friend. Same price as everywhere else. It's in stock, ready to go. Next we have here, this is American Music Supply. That same price, they're sold out. This is a pretty big company. It's actually Zounds is part of this company. So as you can see right here, on the 13th, it'll be back in supply. Okay, good. Now next we have Zounds. Zounds here. Same price, right? They have a plan though. It's $141 and 58 cents for 10 months, and you keep it. Not too bad. Now, I also noticed this here at the bottom as well. They're pre-order as well. They're out of stock. They'll have it sometime soon. Don't tell you when. We go to Guitar Center. Guitar Center's right here. They've got them in stock, shipping, or you can pick up from the store. Now, Guitar Center is unique because they have several stores. It's over here, they're bringing it over there. You can buy it from there. They'll just ship it to that point you're going to be at. And then we have Sweetwater's, one of my favorites. Sweetwater's right here. Pre-order now. They're sold out. This is typical because they're a good company. They're going to do it for you. And next we have here the big boy, Amazon. Amazon is in about 28 different countries. So they have got supply up the wazoo. And you see right here, if I just click here, it's not really at Amazon. It's the AKAI store. So AKAI is selling stuff in a store in Amazon. And you'll notice here, visit the AKAI professional store. Click right there. We're gonna get there soon. Here we go. And we're here in the AKAI professional stores. It starts to load up here. Taking some time, there we go. And you'll see they have their own store here. There it is right there. Unleash the power of standalone. Let's try it like this. I'll press the microphone. The AKAI MPC Live 3 Top 10 Favorites. Good. So here, and enter that in. And now we'll give me this list. Here we go. Okay, the AKAI MPC Live 3 is a powerful standalone music production center with a host of new and upgraded features. Okay, we know the whole idea here, the top 10. Subjective. Here are some of the most highly praised and significant features based on initial reviews and aspects or specs. Here we go. Now, expressive MPC pads, MPCE pads. This is pretty hot. The pads are pretty, I think it's pretty innovative actually. Because normally with these pads, you would probably get 64. They took one pad, made into 4 different pads. You can slide across one, slide across another one, like a Z you can do, which is kind of really unique, like it. So these new pads go beyond velocity and aftertouch, sensing X and Y, movement and pressure for incredible nuanced control, allowing for real-time manipulation of samples, blended waves or blended layers, and dynamic note repeats. Now below here we have increased processing power and memory. Now this features an 8-core CPU and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now RAM means this is that memory. So the more RAM you get, the more I can memorize everything you do. I got something over here, something here, turn this way, that turn that way, this here, that there. The more RAM we have, the more power we have within the machine. Before, there wasn't much. And now there's a lot more than before. Actually, maybe like 4 times, I believe. Here we go. A significant jump from the Live 2 quad-core CPU and 2 gigabytes of RAM, allowing for 32 plugin instances and 16 audio tracks simultaneously. See, I remember everything that's here. I remember this here, remember that there. Awesome. Next, number 3, dedicated 16-step sequencer buttons. Now the buttons are like, there's a lot of buttons on this thing. Obviously, I think it's like 60 or some odd, or more than that maybe. But the sequencer buttons seem to be very popular too as well. I would like to check it out. Now, of course, a brand new addition to the MPC line, these buttons provide a familiar TR style groove box, which is of course something from Roland. Is that Roland? Yeah, from Roland, like the TR 707, the 808. Anyway, workflow for quick, hands-on step programming of drums and patterns. Okay, we got Clip Matrix. Clip is almost like what Ableton does. So here it's an introduction of Ableton Live session view style workflow for standalone operation, allowing users to launch and arrange MIDI and audio loops in real time for live performance and song arrangement. Now, why is this really cool? Because there's like little clips. I can have a pattern, another pattern, and play this pattern. I'll say, play this pattern first, play this pattern second, play this pattern here, play that pattern there. So there are clips of each of these patterns, and they could be in one row as a group, which is kind of cool. Next, assignable performance touch strip. Now, this is a strip they've had on the MPC Studio 2. It's a very cool strip. It's also on, I believe it's also on the MPC Key 61. Anyway, internal condenser mic also for capturing vocals,
MPC Live
and
3
built-in
features a
studio
built-in
monitors
microphone,
and
so you can capture everything from vocals,
condenser microphone. So
field recording,
you're looking at this whole thing as being a
sampling,
project like a recording studio.
beatboxing.
You got the
can add to
microphone,
your
the speakers,
productions. We've
you
also
know,
added
what else do you
2
need? It's
combo
portable.
jacks
You can go to
with
someone's
XLR
house and record their
inputs, so
vocals.
you can capture
I would love to
everything
go
from
record
stereo guitars,
a lot of church
using
girls I know who
studio
sing really good.
condenser
I
mics
want to do
with
backgrounds
fans
and
and
parts.
power
Let's go over to
to
houses. Look, let's do this
microphones.
right now. Pull the microphone up, record to the microphone, make sure it's a pretty quiet room. You can get some pretty good recordings, we believe. We'll test that out too as well. Now, number 7. Number 7 is kind of cool here. We can use Pro Stem separation. So the best Pro Stem separation I've seen so far is with Logic Pro. You can get 6 stems out of there, except it's really quality. So I think it should be that high quality, and if it's going to be number 7, people like it a lot. That's got to be a pretty big feature there. So it's leveraging the new CPU power, and the Live 3 supports the high-quality Z-Plane Stems Pro algorithm. The algorithm is used to calculate how these stems are produced. And so it needs to have more power within the CPU to make sure it can generate a quality stem. What the stem does, it separates frequencies that say this is the bass frequency. I only want to get this frequency right here. I don't want these other frequencies in between there. So it gets those frequencies there. I want to get to the vocals only. I'll get the vocals only. But we need to have high-end EQs and some probably compression as well, and some limiting of other sounds. So I'd put a gate on that. I gate out the high frequencies, and then I would keep the bottoms. So it's pretty high-end tech, but it can be done, you know, with different plugins. I'll show that later on also as well. Just an idea of how the concept works. But that's a great feature. Expanded connectivity, USB-C. Now USB-C is unique because you can use USB-C to send data and audio. Now that's kind of dope because that way it can do 2 different things. So in this case, the USB-C port can now function as a 24-channel audio or 32-channel MIDI interface to a computer, or even sample directly from smart devices like phones. That's hot. I mean, that's one of my favorite features right there, actually, because this is like an ADAT in the back of a machine. Now, if you ever had ADATs, it was pretty cool with the tapes. I don't know if it wasn't that cool, but at least you could do some great recording and get quality, like 48 sample rate, and get like 32-bit float, and you're gonna do this wave files that sound really good. And this is probably a great feature. I love that feature, actually. I love that one totally, because then I can go into any DAW and go back and forth, increase internal storage. So internal storage now is going to be 128 gigabytes. That's cool. Guys have been complaining about they want to use their SSD cards again, and I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to do that, but having internal memory is always a good thing. And having a USB-C, that's pretty good. because you can actually use that port if you can't use the other one, or you can probably also use just a regular USB cord A and put that in there and then put your hard drive on that. Then we have enhanced portability. Yeah, pretty simple right there, right? Throw a battery up in there. It's got lithium battery and ready, ready to go. And when they get that machine, the battery won't be fully charged. No one does that. You don't get an iPhone fully charged out, because they're afraid, of course, being warm in a big environment, a bunch of these things in one place come on a truck. They want to keep it simple. Just enough power in there to get started, to go where you want to go. Just plug it in and power it up because it'll be in your own environment. And those are the top 10. So I like it a lot. You can check it out. Any one of these that you like or don't like, let me know. And let me know how you feel about your MPC Live 3 or if you plan on getting one. I like to know because I'm getting mine soon. And I want to make sure I make a quality video for everyone to like and enjoy. Any questions, hit me up. Also, please subscribe to this video. It helps me to make more videos here on YouTube. And if you need lessons, I'm here. Visit SampleKings.com and you're in. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.